Sagittarians, welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your career reading for the end of August right through to the end of September 2022. I've already cleansed your space and have meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for all your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I am truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder though, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful, scammers are about to pretend to be me and lots of other tarot readers. I do not do personal readings. I do not take your money, e-gifts, donations. I'm not on Facebook, WhatsApp, PayPal, Telegram, or Patreon. I will never ask you for your credit card details. I will never ask you for personal details. And I will never, ever give you a cell phone number to call either. So if anyone masquerading as me asks you for anything at all, please report them or ignore them. It is a scam, okay? So let's move on with your reading. I'm going to cleanse your space hourly, so please be mindful. There's going to be 3 loud sounds. Let us begin. Okay, my beautiful Sagittarians, this is your career reading. I'm going to get all of your cards first before I connect to the outcome. But this time period should see you really connecting to your 10th house, which is all about career, finances, and making your mark in whatever sector you feel called to work in, okay? So this time period, you may feel a little bit more focused on your path and also on the finances that you're making with regards to that calling itself, okay? Oh my gosh, I wish I'd called it right at the beginning. Before I even started, when I was just opening up the reading, they showed me, well, they actually showed me a cleaver, you know, like a meat cleaver. So it's like cutting something off, making, you know, either making a break for something or making some really quick changes. They showed me a meat cleaver. So not unless you're actually physically cooking at this time and sort of chopping stuff up with a meat cleaver. So it's like something is done and you're just like, or you're dissecting something perhaps. I mean, even the energy of doing the Tibetan symbols there felt very like powerful. So let's see what comes up for you. They want me to go one more, so I will. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Sagittarians? Okay, so you're, oh, one more. Okay. The key. Okay, so doors are definitely opening for you. We've got the scythe, the birds, the woman, the ring, and the key. Now, together, that's all about the changes you're making in your career, that you work really hard. You may feel like you don't have support. You may feel like you do this all by yourself. I mean, it's so interesting that both your protagonist cards, they've got blades. Okay, so you're cutting something. I mean, that's the Justice card right there. So I feel like you're making a decision about something. The scythe is also about making changes, radical changes, quick changes in your career. Maybe this is quick ideas coming towards you. They want one more. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide? And we have the Star. So being recognized and appreciated for what you do is definitely going to be starred this month for you. But that 10th house really connects you to you looking at how you make your mark in whatever calling you have. So being successful, putting in the hard work, the commitment to your prosperity and achieving whatever it is you set out to do. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Sagittarians? What are they meant to see? What are they meant to be aware of for their highest good? I feel like I don't want that card, but if it's going to come out, it's going to pop out. I only take pop outs. We've also got renewal. This is about your path. As I said, this is something you connecting to whether you're on the right path or not, but you will gain clarity. You will actually see that you are going to be very successful on the path that you've taken. Now, of course, it seems to have been difficult. There's been moments on your path where you thought about giving up on something because we've got the 7 of coins and it's in the resistance position. Also, you may have felt very scattered in your energy because the Magician is there as well. So you may have felt that you have unfilled potential or untapped talent that you've not really connected to. You may also feel a little bit lonely in your journey, in your career. You may feel like you've got a lot on your plate, a heavy load, a lot of responsibility, and sometimes you may feel a little bit stressed. And you may be looking at the way that you use your energy in order to obviously be rewarded, but is it fulfilling? So I'm just going to connect to your cards first. We've got the Scythe. It's number 10. Okay, which is your 10th house, of course, as well. So they're really highlighting that 10th house. You're making some drastic changes in order to make an impact in your career, and you are going to do that. The scythe is about hasty or quick endings. So suddenly, some of you may decide that you're going to leave a workspace, or you've already decided to leave that and enter into a new path. Some of you may decide that you're going to work from home, because we have the Queen of Pentacles here, and you're making changes about the way that you do that. But this is the Mother of Coins, is the Queen of Coins, of course, Queen of Pentacles. And this is about you protecting your position, making radical changes in order to safeguard your finances and capitalize and multiply your finances, okay? So whatever changes you're making, it's almost like cutting the wheat from the chaff, okay? So if you feel like there's parts of your work that you don't enjoy, that you feel they should not be your responsibility, or you've taken on too much, I feel like you are changing the way that you respond to these things. Either you're trying to enjoy them a little bit more and see that they are an investment in your career, or you're actually cutting them out and saying, you know what, I'm going to delegate that elsewhere. With the scythe energy, I feel like you are changing your luck because you are recognizing your worth. Especially since we've got the Justice card here, it's about you deserving better, okay? More finances, but also some of you may find an alternative route in order to make more money or do something as a side hustle, especially since the Seven of Pentacles is all about finding an alternative form of abundance. It is about opening yourself up to a new strategy, okay? Now, this card, it means you're making changes and your luck is changing because of it. It's like going to be very rewarding. This is your protagonist energy. So you are making the changes. So if, for example, you're leaving a job, it's because you've chosen to do that. It's not that you've unless, of course, before you came to this reading, oh, they just told me that the candle has gone out. So maybe this is about you feeling that you have not been having the energy, or you felt like your passion for something has waned or even dissipated, and you've been really trying to find your motivation or your drive again. Now I got to go over there and get another candle because I cannot work without the light. So I will go and get that. One moment, please. Sorry about that, my beautiful Sagittarians. I cannot work without the light. They are indicating that your light, your energy will burn brighter than ever before, okay? So if you have been feeling low energy or lack of motivation recently, you've got the Renewal card there, so they are highlighting that your mojo, your passion will return. You get revitalized in your energy with regards to your career, okay? So they just want you to be aware of that. Everything happens for a reason. So if the candle goes out and there was actually wax in there, so it would have continued to burn, but it just sort of petered out. So I feel like it was a symbol for you to recognize that you will gain clarity. But I feel like you may have gone through a period of low energy recently, or felt defeat. You may have felt like this energy of like, well, what is the point? Okay, and sometimes that brings in a loss of libido for work, or a loss of drive, a loss of motivation, or even morale, okay, where you're at. But I feel like you're going to rejuvenate that energy as we move through the next couple of weeks. Now we've got the Justice card. So this is your protagonist energy. So this is you weighing up options. You're at a fork in the road because you've got two cards here, the Judgment card and the Justice card, which means you need to make a decision, okay, on something. So the Justice card is you weighing up your options, and weighing up your options on how to make more money, how to have a plan to sort of like be committed to your goals and dreams, but also have some time for you and your family. So I feel like you're trying to find that balance and that harmony. Some of you may be looking after children, and you may find that you have to be really strict with your time in order to make everything work, spin all the plates. You will actually find a way to strategize your time so that it works for you. The Justice card is also a card of being honest with yourself. It's number 8 in this particular deck. Normally it's number 11. So in this, number 8 is the number of self. So I feel like you're being really honest with yourself and the changes that you need to make within your career so that you get a better deal, so that you get more money, so that you get what you truly deserve, so that you are a little bit more time saving, so that you have time for you, so you can activate self-care. So I feel like you're actually trying to make some really positive, healthy changes in your working environment so that you don't overstretch yourself, you feel balance and harmony, and that you love what you do, and that you don't misuse your time. Okay, so I mean, some of you may be cutting out things like low self-confidence, or you may be cutting out, using your time to sort of like spend hours online shopping or hours online looking at social media. You may actually decide to set up a side hustle or set up your a second business or a second stream of income. Use your talents, because they're showing me that you're really good at what you do. You are very gifted, especially since you got the Magician card. That tells me that sometimes you don't believe in your gifts, or you feel like there's nothing you're truly really good at. But that's not true at all. I feel like you have untapped potential that actually will take you towards success, a lot of success. But even the path that you're on right now is going to be successful. But they're indicating you cutting things out, making choices that your future self will thank you for, and living in the present. Okay, living in the present moment. They're actually giving this energy of living in the now. Also, some of you, you've been working really hard, and it's like, because you've been working so hard, I feel like there have been unhealthy practices. So you may have been just focusing on your plan, focusing on your finances, and just that has been your goal. But they want you to find balance within that, because life is all about balance. You need to enjoy yourself as well, my beautiful Sagittarians. And of course, we're going through a very difficult period economically in our world. So I feel like you're really trying to make choices that keep you and your family safe financially. I feel like you are being protective of your finances. The Mother of Coins is all about protection, and it is about being resourceful with the money that you've got to make it go a long way. So whether you've got a lot or a little, I feel like you're being really shrewd with the decisions that you're making regarding your finances, okay? And I feel like you will capitalize it. You are committed to your goals, and they will bring more money, okay? Also, this is a card of financial opportunities coming on in here for you. You're the sort of person who is the gardener of your dreams, the architect of your dreams. Whatever you focus on and nourish, that is the thing that will bring rewards, okay? So if, for example, you're working in a 9-to-5 job, focusing on a goal, sorry, I have a little bit of a itchy knee there, focusing on a goal, of course it will be rewarding, but I feel like there's something other that you've feel called to do. So whether it is you are setting up a second stream of income and connecting more to your calling and doing the two and trying to find balance between giving your time and your energy to every single thing in your life. I mean, it's a very productive month, I gotta be honest, but I feel the seeds that have already been planted, the things that you're already working on, are starting to bear fruit, okay? Also, when you get the Queen of Coins there, this is about abundance. Attracting abundance, attracting wealth, protecting what you've got already, and capitalizing on it, multiplying it, okay? You're very capable of actioning your goals and accomplishing them. Also, I feel like you're building a home sort of that's comfortable. So I feel some of you, whilst you're working day to day, some of you may actually be doing a bit of DIY in the evening. But I feel a lot of you may be trying to find a way to do something that you can also do from home. Either something online, or perhaps something that you can do from your home space, because the Queen of Pentacles is all about the home space. So I feel like you may be trying to make decisions or streamline your time, I want to say, where you set up a second side hustle that is something that you are creatively doing yourself, okay? Now, they're giving me a song. I agree with the song that they're giving me, actually. Now, male or female, not a gender-specific reading. It's about the energy. They're just bringing up a song that does have a feminine pronoun in there. So what they're giving me is... she works hard for the money, so hard for it, honey. Okay, it goes muffled, but then they're repeating that. So, I mean, that may be the chorus. I think it's a very, very famous song. I can't tell you who sings it. I don't really know. I'm going to have to look that up. She works hard for the money. Oh my gosh. I want to say Donna. I mean, the famous Donna that I know that will be a singer, and I don't know them personally, is Donna Summers, but I'm not sure if it's that person who sings this song. Okay, so I'm gonna have to look that up. So I'm probably wrong on who sings the song, so I'll have to look that up. But the song is very famous. I feel like they're trying to indicate how hard you're actually working. Okay, and that whatever you're working towards, you're going to unlock a lot of doors. They're opening up for you. There's a lot of success, and you're going to be recognized for the skills, the talent you have, and success is headed for you, okay, as much as you're headed towards it. So that song, when songs come up, it tends to mean that they're a signifier. So you may hear this song on the radio suddenly. I mean, it's a very old song. I think it comes from like the 70s or 80s. I'm not really sure. I want to say 80s maybe, but I'll have to look it up, as I said. And so this song, you may hear it like in the store, you may hear it as you're walking down the sidewalk and a car drives past and it's on their radio, or it can mean that you turn on the radio and you're actually at work and it shows up, or maybe, you know, your shuffle on your music brings it up. So please take it as it resonates. Listen out for that song. It does mean that there is a recognition, you being in the spotlight for some sort of reward regarding your career success, good news, okay? They want you to be aware of that. Now, we've got the birds card, and the birds is all about community, okay? It's in the resistance position, so it's like I got it in the reverse. Some of you may feel like you're on your own doing this. You may feel so responsible. You may also feel like you're working really hard and you haven't seen the rewards yet, because the hummingbird is all about the rewards after hard work. And you may feel like you haven't seen those rewards yet. And you're like, Bubba, when is the reward coming? When am I going to be successful? When is there a turning point? The Seven of Coins indicates part of you even thought about giving up on something or walking away from something because you feel like something is not rewarding. And now it may be financially rewarding, but it may not be fulfilling emotionally. Or you may feel like you're not completely on your soul path, and you're trying to work out your direction and you're finding an alternative, okay? Because the Seven of Pentacles is all about reevaluation, self-evaluation, asking yourself, am I developing? Am I moving towards my goals? Is there a fair exchange between the effort I put into something and the reward I get out of it? I feel like these are the questions you're asking yourself, okay? Now, of course, some of you may connect to your community, or you may delegate tasks as you see fit, but I feel like you're not alone, okay? This is a card of being granted rewards, and I feel like there's an opportunity that you hear from either a friend or someone within your team. There's an opportunity you hear about because they're highlighting the ears on the hummingbird, which are like, well, you can't see them, but my guides are highlighting the ears. So they're indicating that you will hear of an opportunity through a group or a network, okay, that helps you expand on opportunities. So whether you're deciding to stay in your job at the moment and you're just making changes on the way that you work so that you can have more time for you, or whether you're trying to set up a side hustle where you have a second stream of income and you can work from home, I feel like there's someone who gives you a piece of advice or gives you a hint or an opportunity to help capitalize on what you're already doing, okay? And it's really great for you. It really helps you. Now we've got the Magician. Something you need to remember, my beautiful Sagittarians, you're very talented. You're very gifted at what you do. This is in the resistance position, but by the end of the 4 to 5 weeks, all these cards that are in the resistance position turn into the upright. You move through this energy. These are the things that may be against you during the next 4 to 5 weeks. You may feel like that you doubt something, or you doubt your path, or you feel like giving up on something, or you have low energy, or you start to sort of evaluate your path and wonder if you're in the right direction, okay? You're really good at what you do, okay? And I feel like you don't come to a realization of that until the end of the 4 to 5 weeks, where you realize how gifted you truly are. There is an opportunity headed your way that is magnetic, and it's an opportunity that sees doors opening up to you. I see a new contract for you, some sort of commitment to something, or it could be, yeah, contract or a commitment to something, and it opens doors, okay? The Magician indicates you have all the gifts within you to accomplish great things. But in this position, you may have felt a little bit scattered in your energy, or you may have felt unfulfilled in whatever it is you're doing. And you need to make changes so that you can feel fulfilled and you can feel a little bit more in control and find that power. You're very capable, and I feel if you've had a lack of focus recently because you've lost direction, or you're feeling a little bit lost because of the time period that we're living in. Of course, you know, we've all been collectively going through a major trauma in humanity with regards to the pandemic. So you may have been looking at your career from a new set of eyes where you're like, does this mean anything to me anymore? And if it doesn't, how can I make it have meaning? Am I still connected to this? Do I still want to do this? How can I make this be part of my calling? What is my true calling? Bigger questions, philosophical questions maybe sort of on your mind right now. And because your 10th house is starred, it's all focusing on your career and how you're making a mark and your investment. Is it paying dividends? Is it paying rewards? Okay, so the Magician indicates you're going to get that control and that focus, and you're going to accomplish whatever it is that's in your mind. You're creatively focused and you're turning your visions into reality. You're not sitting back and being lazy. You're actually actioning a plan, and this plan will help you move mountains in your career. Any obstacles will sort of disappear, and you will get to where you want to go. Yes, it is slow moving. I'm not going to lie to you. The Seven of Pentacles is a slow-moving energy. It says there will be times along your way where you feel like giving up. There will be times where you feel like it's not rewarding. But you've got to keep reassessing as you move forward towards your goals. And you will recognize that all the hard work that you're putting in there, you will be successful. Because this is a card of success waiting in the wings. Of all the effort, the commitment, the drive, the hard work, the perseverance that you put in, it will bear fruit. It will bear rewards, okay? Now, there may be some times where you feel, even if you earn a little bit more money, you may feel like there always is another bill to pay. So you may feel like sometimes, even if you get a little bit of bonus, it always goes out on a bill. So you may feel like you're constantly taking one part of money and it just goes out of the account. It just comes in, it goes out, comes in, goes out. That's what I'm feeling here. So I feel like you're making changes in your spending habits as well to be a little bit more conservative in the way that you spend money. Also, I feel like you are finding alternative sources of income. So the second stream of income or side hustle. Some of you, as I said, you may set up your own business or become an entrepreneur, or you're already an entrepreneur and you're making like money. You may be trying to expand on your opportunities and maybe set up another one. So some of you may be trying to work online because of that Mother of Coins, working from home, or doing something creative that you do and you can action it from home. But I definitely see you finding a second stream of income here. Also, the Seven of Earth, the Seven of Coins there, means you could be opening yourself up to a new strategy. If something's not working, or you feel like you're at a crossroads and a decision needs to be made, you're reflecting on your progress to date, and you're knowing where you stand and how to contemplate which is the next move to get to where you want to go. What it's like, what changes do you need to make? Okay. I feel like you're in the flow. And I feel like you're releasing anything that's no longer for you, or things that are not working for you, okay? I feel like you're being really honest with yourself. The outcome energy, we've got the Woman. Now, male or female, as I said, not a gender-specific reading. When you get the Woman, it's all about using your intuition. But the Woman in the Lenormand deck is always facing the sun. So this is about what makes you happy. And she's always wearing a hat, which indicates protection from the sun, of course. But it also indicates knowing that you will be successful, and knowing when to take action and when to sit back and reap the rewards and be open to abundance. We must learn to be open to abundance, just like we must open ourselves up to help whenever we need help. Whether a person offers help to lighten the load or whether you need help, it's always important to remember to stay open. Now, this indicates there could be a feminine energy that offers you a contract or advice, because we do have the contract We've got the ring here, which is about a commitment. This is about your commitment and drive to your career and it being rewarding. But I see contracts, especially since you got the Justice card here. Some of you may enter into a new job or a new cycle of working. They may even change contracts at your workspace. If they're changing contracts at your workspace and you've worked there for a very long time, make sure you get a good deal. Okay, because if you've worked at a space for a long time and you're entitled to certain things like pension or bonuses and things like that, and you've worked there for a long time and then suddenly they're giving you a new contract, make sure it doesn't mean that your bonuses and your pension and all those things are null and void because it's a new contract. Just be mindful, okay, because there's an energy here of things changing and you needing to use your intuition to see things clearly, okay? So I just feel like you need to be shrewd and clever about the changes that are being made around you. Also, for example, if you work for yourself and you are setting up your own business and you're like dealing with the paperwork and administrative sort of tasks that go with that, I feel like you're going to be very productive, but also just make sure that your focus is 100% because you don't want to miss anything, okay? Now, we also have, as I said, the ring. So I feel like this is about your commitment. Your commitment will open doors and opportunities for you. The key is all about your destiny. And it's also about revelations, answers being unlocked within, okay? So I feel like, you know, intuitively, you know that your commitment, you know that your passion, your talent, your drive will take you towards success and it will open doors for you, okay? So I feel like this is a period where doors will open wide and you're connecting to your destiny, you're connecting to your soul path. So if you've been asking big questions like, am I on the right path? The answer is yes. You may need to make some changes or make some decisions in order to protect your finances or protect your position or even find a second stream of income. But I feel like you are on your soul path and you're unlocking a lot of abundance. But I feel this is about multiplying your finances as well. Okay, so it's not just that you may feel you need more money. Okay, you may feel like you are unstretched in some area of your life and you may feel like you've hit a glass ceiling. So for example, if you're in a job right now, like it's a 9-to-5 job and you're like, yeah, it's great. I get by and I get paid and, I like the people. It's kind of nice. But you're like, yeah, it would be nice if I had something that was a little bit more exciting or a little bit more creative. So you may actually set something up because you want to sort of challenge your brain synapses and keep life interesting. And as a byproduct, there is more money that is connected to it because I feel like it actually becomes a business, okay? Now we do have the High Priestess. You have a lot of intuitive gifts. Please trust your hunches. You have a lot of innate wisdom as well. A lot of you, because the High Priestess is mute, a lot of you may be doing a second stream of income or trying to get a new job that creates a little bit more freedom, and you may be quiet about it. So if you're going after a new opportunity, maybe you're leaving the workspace you already work in and you're trying to attract a new opportunity, you may be keeping this to yourself until such time as you need to make it public knowledge in order to change, okay, or in order to relocate. The High Priestess, as you can see, she's looking at that bird of freedom, and it's about that freedom of knowingness, that freedom of having faith, knowing that you will be successful. And the star energy sort of backs that up. You will be successful, you will be recognized for your talents, and this is about being in a spotlight, okay? So I feel this is also about you being appreciated for the efforts that you put in day to day, not just in terms of work, but also if you're a parent. It's about those around you recognizing that you are juggling a lot and you're putting your effort and your love into things that matter in order to sort of adhere to your responsibilities as much as it is to look after yourself, okay? The star energy is all about a new phase of life, new ideas, renewing your energy, a renewal of hope. It's also about that inner knowing that you will get a dream or a wish or come true, okay? It's about trust. It's also about farsightedness, seeing the future, knowing that you will be successful, and also having a plan. as you move forward. Also, this is going to be a very inspiring time. Some of you are actually going to be inspired by others, and you're going to also inspire people. Your passion is your power. And I feel like you're being encouraged by the universe to tap into your spiritual gifts as well as your talents, the gifts that you came to this lifetime with, because you can actually activate these talents for a new beginning, and it may even connect you to your higher calling. A lot of you may actually use meditation as well in order to help move through some changes that are occurring within your workspace to find stability and grounding. Also with the star, I mean, some of you, if you are someone who's got a plan to be famous, for example, I mean, not just fame for the sake of fame, but I mean, if you've got a talent, it will be recognized, it will be, you know, a spotlight will be on it. So, but on a more localized level, a more grounded level, I feel like this is about your peers or people in your industry noticing your talents and celebrating with you that you're actually very good at what you do. But there is a lot of reward that comes with it as well. Now, finally, we've got the Judgment card. So this is about you being on the right path, your true calling and your true prosperity. Okay, this is about you aligning yourself, but making a decision to take a certain path. Okay, you can take the path that is trodden the most, or you can take the path that is, you know, more rewarding and more challenging, but more interesting. So I feel like you're the sort of person who's a maverick, my beautiful Sagittarius. You're doing something that's different. And I feel like you're awakening to your true soul path. This is also a card of like ascending, elevating, and taking the path that is right for you, because no one walks in your shoes. So this is about you doing what's right for you, okay? Also, this is a rebirth of your energy. As you know, the candle went out. So it's like suddenly you're revitalized in your energy. Suddenly you have clarity. Suddenly you know where you want to go. So this could be a card of revelation. Suddenly you recognizing actually you are really talented. You're actually really good at what you do. Have you ever noticed when people are in positions and who are like doing really well or being paid really well, and you notice, hang on a minute, I'm doing more than they are. I've got skills in that area. Why am I not getting that? Sometimes people fake it till they make it, okay? But Sag, you're so honest and you're diligent. You actually take, you know, a path that it's almost like sometimes you doubt your skills when actually you should elevate your skills and believe in yourself more. And they want you to find that confidence, which you will get that boost of confidence as you move throughout the rest of the year, actually. And I feel like you will connect to what is truly meant for you, okay? Now, again, this card is a rebirth, but it's also an examination, a restart. So some of you may actually reconnect to an old job that you used to do, or a hobby that you used to love doing, and suddenly it becomes a job or a career opportunity, a potential to be an entrepreneur. I'm going to pull a quick card to see if there's anything more. Can you please guide my beautiful Sagittarians? What do they need to know about this renewal card? Can you please guide them for their highest good? What are they meant to see? The Chariot, moving forward towards success. Doors are opening for you. You're having a breakthrough. The Chariot card is a directional gauge. So you are deciding which direction is right for you. And you're using your intuition. You're connecting to your source in order to find the answers that are within. But are you making progress? The answer is yes. Do you have dedication and commitment and drive? The answer is absolutely. Will you get to where you want to go? The answer, again, is a resounding yes. Have confidence. You're headed in the right direction. You're being very disciplined with your time so that you will have more time for you, and you're exerting your power, okay? When you get the Chariot card, this is about taking action and going on a journey. Some of you may actually travel for your work, or you're trying to do something that connects to travel. Some of you may literally relocate to a new place, or a place that's out of town where you need travel to get to it. Some of you may even get a company car with a new opportunity, or may even buy a car in order to go a little bit further afield out of your vicinity for this work. I mean, some of you may think about travel blogging and things like that. So the Chariot card, though, means success, and that you're heading in the right direction, and that any obstacles that you have experienced, or if you've had a loss of motivation, or you felt defeated recently, you're gaining that energy, you are gaining that motivation, and you are overcoming these challenges. You're self-assured, you're self-sufficient, and you will accomplish whatever it is you set out to. As long as you put your mind to it and you focus on it, you will have it. Okay, I'm just going to get some final cards for you before we close the reading. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide money manager, real estate? So the home space, working from home, perhaps I was picking up but not quite getting it. Perhaps I was missing the, maybe you're going into real estate, something to do with the home space. Emotions, and they want one more, so I'll give it. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Sagittarians? What do they need to know regarding their career? So trust. So the first card we got is money manager. Okay, so being a bit more discerning about the money that you spend, protecting and saving money, getting really organized. It says this card could indicate your career or finances could take a giant leap forward. Okay, so definitely feeling that in your energy. Consider careers in money management, banking, accounting, or anything in finance, because you're really good at your finances. And it says you can expect a happy outcome when it comes to your finances. So you're in the Mother of Coins energy, so you are attracting abundance. Okay, you are multiplying your finances. Don't doubt your wonderful skills and your confidence. Okay, don't doubt your talent. So we've also got real estate. So whether you're finding a job that you can work from home, whether it's a second stream of income, or actually you're going into real estate, it says build a solid foundation prior to building several stories above it. Okay, consider a career in real estate, interior design, architecture, or any home business. It's time to go back to basics to strengthen your finances. So as you can see, we've got a ladder there as well, which means you are staircasing, you are elevating, and you're on the, I feel like you're on the up, but you're securing your position before you make any changes. Okay, we've also got emotions. So that's, is your heart in it? Okay, and do you love what you're doing? It says your emotions are affecting your finances. You may be paying too much attention to your love life and ignoring your career. So, I mean, I can't imagine that with the 10th house being so heavily starred in your chart. But if you have been paying too much time to looking for love or going out and having fun, I mean, all those things are important, okay? So don't think you shouldn't be focusing on those things. They are also important. But remember, balance is the key. So if you've been going out, enjoying yourself a little bit too much, your 10th house is going to come and slam down the brakes and make you focus on career a little bit more. And it also says earn money doing something that you love, or a dream job might be offered to you. There's definitely an opportunity headed your way. And they want you to remember that song because it's playing again. Work hard for the money. Okay, it's gone muffled again, so I can't quite grasp what the second sentence was. They gave it to me really clearly last time, but they're not giving it to me this time. So I think it's work hard for the money is just what they just gave me. And finally, we got trust. Okay, it says the universe is asking you to trust that your needs will be met. There is a spiritual reason why you're experiencing this cycle. This is a good time to connect with your spirit guides, okay? Especially with that High Priestess. As I said, you may be doing meditation or trying to connect to Source to find answers. Trust that the universe is working for you and not against you, okay? I'm just going to get a final card before we close the reading. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Any troubles or any obstacles that you have been going through? Oh, that's quite a lot of cards. They want them all, so I'll give them to you. Know that you will overcome these obstacles, okay? So we have Bear, Guardian, Raven, Shaman, Cat, Independent. We've got Elephant, Greatness, and we've also got Ram, Perseverance. So the first card, Elephant. Now, if you've got Taurus placements, there may be something in that reading for you because they did get the card of instincts and they gave me channeled energy about an elephant, but also they got the Black Bear Guardian. Okay, so there may be something in that reading for you if you've got placements there. If not, then, you know, ignore that. It says, love is your strength. Leadership is your path. Your wisdom inspires everyone you meet. You can overcome any problem. You will naturally and easily achieve success. Okay, we've also got Perseverance, Ram. So as I said, sometimes you may have thought about giving up, but you are dedicated. You never give up. You're the sort of person that will always find a way. And it says, you have many gifts. No problem can withstand the power of your mind. With patience, you can reach the mountaintop. Never give up and good luck will follow. So that's definitely a wonderful indication that your circumstances are changing. We've got Raven, Shaman. You do not walk alone. And the veil between worlds is very, very thin during this part of the year. So your guides will send you sort of omens and symbols for you to look out for. That song is definitely one of them. It says, you are the creator and the magician. Use your gifts for good. There is a power in your wisdom and words. Connect to the elemental spirits and glide through the void. Claim your place as keeper of the mysteries. So that's kind of like working hard in silence, but it's also, you trusting your intuition, overcoming obstacles. Your ancestors walk with you, but also you have all the knowledge within you. You are creating your destiny. Okay. Also gliding through the void. If you've been feeling disconnected from your heart space or your energy or your motivation, I feel like you may have been on autopilot, but you are going to connect to your passions once more, and that will help open the doors for you. We've also got Bear, Guardian, gentle and wise protector. Give me your confidence and power. Help me protect the ones I love. Awaken my intuition and guide me. Now, we definitely picked up on that energy with the Queen of Pentacles. She always feels responsible for her family, making sure that she's got everything and everybody's needs met. Your needs will also be met. But remember, you are also important, my beautiful Sagittarians. It is important to look after yourself too and get some self-care. But know that you will reap rewards for whatever it is you're working towards. And also we've got Cat Independent. Now, some of you, as I said, will set up your own business, become an entrepreneur, that independent spirit. But it's a cat, basically, it does that little shuffle, doesn't it? Before it's about to take a leap of faith or leap onto their goal or the thing that they've got in their eye that they want. So it says here, you are a natural healer. Your intuition is strong. You don't have to go with the crowd. Life supports you in every way. So as I said, you're doing something different, something maverick. So, and it may be independent. You may feel like you're on your own doing it, but know that that is your strength in itself. You will accomplish whatever it is you are attaching yourself to, shall we say. I'm just going to get a rune before we close. Okay, so just picking up on the energy of it before I give it to you. Now this is property. This is the home space. This is the home rune. Okay, so this is really connects to your 10th house of value, how you value yourself and the things that you do value. But because it's the home rune, you may actually be connecting, as I said, to working from home or wherever you dwell. It's also about climbing that mountain and accomplishing it, conquering that mountain. Okay, so whatever obstacle you felt you've been going through in your career, whether it's you're currently out of work, there is an opportunity coming your way, or whether you're looking for a new opportunity that brings more money in, there is one headed your way, you will be successful. Okay, so I'll leave it there, my beautiful Sagittarians. I hope something resonates in this reading for you. If it does, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell that lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is very, very important for me too. Also, I'll be doing a special reading for the Virgo dark moon on the 27th of August, so look out for that too. Thank you so much, my beautiful Sagittarians. Love and light.